This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2007 Ford F350 crew cab short bed. It's a 1-ton single rear wheel with a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. King Ranch FX off-road suspension package. Obviously, that's been upgraded quite a bit. It's no longer Rancho suspension from the factory. This has got a nice size lift and 38-inch tires. It was a Chapman Chrysler Jeep trade-in, new car dealer trade-in in Henderson, Nevada, which is just south of Vegas, about 20 miles. EGR cooler has been deleted, and a sinister EGR valve is installed instead of the factory EGR valve. It also has a MagnaFlow high-flow catalytic converter. Obviously, it's lifted quite a bit. We took it to our shop. It had a leaky water pump, so while it was there, they checked it out. They did wiper blades, a serpentine belt, a new water pump, coolant flush, speed sensor, upper and lower ball joints are new, and let's see, they removed a horrific, crappy aftermarket alarm that was killing the batteries, and it was a nightmare. It also got 2 new batteries that we did. We also repaired the outside seat bolster on the driver's seat cushion and the driver armrest. What else? I think that's about it. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around this vehicle. Please go through the photo gallery so you know what you're buying cosmetically. If I see something cosmetically that you need to look at especially closely, I'll point at it. Like I said, it's sitting on 38s. They are 38, 15 and a half, 18 LT. Those are Toyo Open Countries. And cosmetically, it's, you know, it's an old truck, and so it's got some cosmetic issues. It's not terrible looking, but it's not perfect. So, you know, if you need a perfect truck, this isn't it, cosmetically at least. But it's not bad, you know. And you could clean it up really quickly. I like when people take those gold fender flares off and put black bushwhackers on them. I think that looks pretty cool. So let's see, right there is your MagnaFlow resonator, whatever, high flow cat. Actually, it's not a resonator. What it is a cat. I thought it was a resonator until we ran the numbers that are on it, and it's MagnaFlow cat, which I thought was interesting because it didn't look thick enough, but apparently it is. So there you go, I learned something. Thought I was going to have to give you the catalytic converter speech, but it has one, so I don't have to. And it's really straight. Just has this stuff going on. That's why I'm like, instead of dealing with that, I would put black ones on and maybe get the black trim at the bottom, you know, to get it to match. That'd be pretty cheap too. Little touch-up stuff on the tailgate. Like I said, I really encourage you to go over every photo so that you're not screaming about whatever. This is the biggest problem the truck has right here. Obviously, usually what happens is they're out four-wheeling and they dump the rear end on something and fold this up. So they pulled it out. That's not a bad job. A really good body guy could probably salvage that. But we like people to know what they're buying. So what we do is we accentuate the negatives and not so much the positives, because the positives will absolutely speak for themselves, right? I got the beginning of a cold starting. All right, so we just went back to the old factory alarm. Locked, unlocked. Wonderful. All right, let's get this thing started here. 158,362 miles. There you go. All right, let's go through the paperwork real quick while I'm on my tippy toes trying to do it from here. Let's see. First of all, we have the monsoon invoice. This is the work that they did. Wiper blade, serpentine belt, water pump, coil system flush, a speed sensor. Let's see, there's the speed sensor, upper and lower ball joints, alignment. The accessory general service, that's the light switch. And battery. We put a battery in and they did. I tried to be cheap and they didn't like that, so I spent $2,344. And all this stuff is linked, so you can see all this stuff. There's the ball joints and the ABS sensor, the serpentine belt, transmission line, another transmission line. Let's see, what do we got? Pigtail, probably for the lights. And let's see, what do we got here? Ball joint. Oh, 2 ball joints. There you go. Let's see. And this is the one battery that we bought for it, and then I was cheap and they bought the other battery. Here's the repair from Poncho's Upholstery for the seat, which is this piece right here and this armrest. Oh, it got a new windshield also. I forgot about that. Brand new windshield in it. Here's the Kelly Blue Book for the truck. King Ranch, 158,000 miles, 604 by 4. Typical listing price $20,511 with a range of 17.5 to 21.4. Okay. Auto check. Like I said, everything I'm showing you will be in the ad. You can click on it. There's the VIN. This is the history of the vehicle. 1 owner. No major title problems. No accidents reported. No damage found on the record. No odometer issues. This is just the history of it. That ends up in Las Vegas here. And there it is. That's when we bought it. Alright, here's the title itself. Clear Nevada title. There's your VIN, actual miles, clear Nevada title. This guy Timothy traded into Chapman Chrysler Jeep with 158,256 miles. And then we bought it, blah, blah, blah. There's that. Crosscut. Chapman to Crosscut with 158,326. Okay? So there's all the paperwork you need to see, that there is to see. Going to the hood real quick. I got to pick up the pace. These videos can be 17 minutes and 38 seconds on YouTube. Random number, right? That's been the case for years and we don't know why. All right, first of all, Ford stamp on the fender, so you have an original fender. New battery on this side, that's what Monsoon sells. And this is what Burl's Auto Parts sells. I bought that one. Cat sticker where it belongs. Ford stamp here. Another Ford stamp right there. See if I can get up here. God damn it. Climb up in here. Not bad at all. That's fine. There's Sinister. That was your Sinister EGR. Blow-by is acceptable. As long as you can't see through it, you're good. And as long as you can see through it, you're good. It's when it comes out and you can't see through it, that's too much. That's not bad. 10 being bad, that's about a 3 or 4. Not bad. Window. Door locks. Heat off, heat on. Seat forward, seat back, seat down, seat up, tilt up and down, rear seat up and down. That all works fine. Wheel lock, key. Not sure, a couple of fuses, random fuses. Nice plastic WeatherTech mats. Those are worth some money. Back seat looks brand new. Like the guy didn't have any friends. New. Looks great. Window. God dang. I don't think anyone's ever sat in the back seat. That's amazing. Those are really feel brand new. Okay, mirrors. Let's see, down, up, out, in, other side, out, in, up, down, pedals up and down, heated seat on, there, that's on, that's off. The glare right here is terrible. Forward, back, up, down, tilt up in the back, tilt down in the back, tilt up in the front, tilt down in the front. There's your steering. Now let's climb up in this big boy. Got some altitude up here. Okay, let's get some AC going here. Let's see, detail shop has the heater on. So let's go all the way down with it. It's actually kind of chilly in Tucson right now. All right, let's see, what else? My seat adjusted here. All right, let's see. Boom. There's your trailer stuff. This is the moonroof. Open. You can tell the guy didn't use his moonroof much because that is moving fast. When they don't move fast, they're about to go, and that's expensive. That's why I tell my kids never to buy a freaking car with a moonroof or a convertible top. Most expensive thing you can do. There's your back window. He didn't use that either. Let's see. Manually, temperature up and down. Steering control, fan up, down. Temperature up, down. Everything works fine. Turn that fan down so you can hear me a little better. Radio. Volume. What I'm noticing here is these controls are not hooked up to this radio. What does that tell me? I'll bet you that the previous owner had his own radio hooked in here, like an aftermarket, and when he traded it in, he took it out and he didn't hook up this thing in the back. That's my guess, because those work with that type of radio, so it's probably not plugged in. But who knows? Maybe it's broken. Tow haul is on. Neutral. Let's see. We're gonna go to 4x4 low. Now we're in low range. We'll go out the gate here without running the gate over, because I'm pretty sure this truck's gonna win that one. Gate versus Monster King Ranch. Yeah, probably 1 ton. Yeah, gate's gonna lose. All right, reverse. Boom. All right, neutral. We're gonna go to 4 low, or 4 high. I mean, low range goes away. Go drive and reverse. Perfect. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go to 2-wheel drive and go for a ride. All right, if you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship it out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. By the way, the road crews that came out today, see our road? How we're just 4-wheeling down this road. All right, you can't even bring a nice car. My brother's M4 gets eaten alive by this road. It's horrific. But the road crews were out here, and I think they're gonna take up all this pavement and put some curbs in for water control and give us a freaking road for 8.7% taxes that we pay. Unbelievable. Guess which party runs Tucson? Hey, bastards. Oh, God. Just a mess. Anyway, if you come to Tucson, that's not what you're going to pay. Your state tax plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee, okay? If you pay by wire and ship out of state, just the price of the vehicle, okay? That's it. Once we receive that full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name, your company's name and address. We'll sign it off to you, scan it into your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in. If you need help with shipping, let me know. We can roll the price of the shipping into the price of the vehicle and make one payment for both. Or you're welcome to do the shipping yourself. We have a lot of multi-time buyers from us that have bought many vehicles from us and know how to do the shipping very well. They're as good as I am at it. So you might be one of those people who's like, I don't need your help, right? Which is great. And you know, we can't prove that this thing's tuned, but I've driven enough of these to know it's very tuned. It runs great, really great. Now it's lifted, and even though it's got brand new upper and lower ball joints, it's still a big boy truck, so you're gonna have the little bit of play and the slippage. If you want that to go away, all you have to do is take out the lift, go back to factory wheels. I think they're probably 285s or 265s on this one, and it'll all go away. But if you want this look, you got to keep it, you know, and you're gonna have a little bit of play in the steering. That's the way it is. What else? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, it'll stay for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit. Last part of every video, here it goes. We don't have salesmen, so you're not paying commissions. We don't have a fancy location. We're literally four-wheel driving down the street, and there's a school bus. Good time for a video. We don't have the bills that they have, so we don't have to sell this thing for $1 zillion like they do. They have to actually make a ton of money on every car to break even. We don't. We have to move vehicles. We don't like to sit on vehicles, so our prices are fair. The only drawback to you is that when you're the owner, you're the owner. We're not going to write checks for anything that breaks from the day you buy it on. So if a window motor decides to take a crap, or the radio says I'm not going to work, or the AC decides to be warmer than you like, get it fixed on the money you save from us, buying from us. Or you can go pay, you know, 20 or 30% more at your local independent or used place at a new car place, and they'll be glad to fix it because they just crushed you. Okay, so we'll give you the savings up front, and you can fix your truck. All right. I think that's about it. We're almost out of time. I see 17 minutes and 21 seconds. So I'm just going to shut up. It'll just cut off here at some point when I'm going down the road here towards our yard. Sorry about the glare. I've been trying to mitigate the glare, but I don't think that's possible.